With the name of Almighty One God, who is most merciful and most beneficent. Blessing and blessing on Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and the other prophets. My name is Dr. Abu Abdullah, and we are learning last revelation, which is unchanged since it was revealed more than 1400 years ago. We were on AlMaida chapter, and we did 82. So now we continue with 83 of chapter AlMaida. When they, in bracket monks and priests, listen to that which is revealed to the Prophet, you can see their eyes filled with tears because they recognize the truth. They say, "Our Rabb God, we believe, therefore write us down among the witnesses of truth." Why should we not believe in Allah and the truth which has come to us, and hope that our Rabb God will admit us to the company of the righteous? So Allah has rewarded them with gardens beneath which rivers flow to live therein forever. Such is the recompense of the doers of good. As for those who reject and deny our revelations, they shall become the inmates of the hellfire. These are the verses 83 to 86. And here Allah is describing good Christians recognize the truth and accept Islam. We continue, O believers, do not make unlawful those wholesome things which Allah has made lawful for you and not transgress. Surely Allah doesn't love the transgressors. Eat of the lawful and wholesome things which Allah has provided for you. Fear Allah in whom you believe. Allah will not call you to account for what is inadvertent in your oaths, but He will hold you accountable for that which you solemnly swear. The penalty for a broken oath is to feed 10 indigent persons with such food as you normally provide to your own family, or to clothe 10 needy people, or to free one slave. The one who cannot afford any of these must fast 3 days. This is the expiation for breaking your oaths. Therefore, be mindful of your oaths. Thus Allah makes clear to you His revelations that you may be thankful. These are the verses 87 to 89. And here Allah is describing, do not make halal things, means legally allowed things, haram means forbidden on your own, and kuffara, in bracket it means, in kuffara is the Arabic word, it means penalty for breaking the oath. We continue, O believers, intoxicants and gambling, dedication to stones, in bracket paying tribute to idols, and using arrows for seeking luck or decision are filthy works of shaitan. Get away from them so that you may prosper. Satan desires to stir up enmity and hatred between you with intoxication and gambling, to prevent you from remembrance of Allah and from prayer. Will you not abstain? Obey Allah and obey the Prophet and abstain from these things. If you do not, then you should know that our Prophet's duty is only to convey my message clearly. There is no blame on those who believe and do good deeds for what they are in the past, provided they abstain from these things which have been made unlawful or haram. Then remain steadfast in their belief and do righteous deeds. Then abstain themselves from whenever they are forbidden and believe in divine law. Then fear Allah and do good deeds, for Allah loves those who do good deeds. These are the verses 90 to 93. And here Allah is describing that the prohibition of intoxicants means liquor, drugs, and other things, and gambling. And Prophet's duty is only to pass on the message of Allah. We continue. O believers, Allah will put you to trial by making game well within the reach of your hands and your spears in order to see who fears Him, though unseen. There shall therefore be a painful punishment for those who transgress after the warning. O believers, do not kill game while you are in ihram. Ihram means pilgrim robe. If anyone kills game intentionally, he will have to pay a penalty, though through an offering brought to the Kaaba of a domestic animal equivalent to the one which was killed, as determined by two just men among you, or as an expiation. Either feed a few indigent or fast their equivalent days, so that he may taste the evil consequences for what he did. Allah has forgiven what happened to the past. But if anyone repeats it now, Allah will inflict retribution on him. Allah is mighty, capable of retribution. Game of the sea and its use as a food is lawful for you, and the seafreds. But the game of the land is forbidden as long as you are in ihram, mean pilgrim robe. Have fear of Allah, to whom you shall all be assembled. So game means that which is to be hunted. So here Allah is describing, these are the verse 94 to 96, and here Allah is describing prohibition of hunting during Hajj, ihram, wearing robe, pilgrim robe, and penalty, kafara, for hunting during Hajj. We continue. Allah has made the Kaaba of the sacred house an eternal value for mankind. Mankind, so are the sacred months, animal offerings and animals which are colored as a mark of dedication. So you must know that Allah has knowledge of what is in the heavens and in the earth, and that Allah is well aware of everything. You should also know that Allah is stern in retribution, and that Allah is forgiving and merciful. The only duty of the Prophet is to convey my message. Allah knows all what you reveal and what you conceal. Tell them, bad and good are not equal, even though the abundance of the bad may dazzle you. So fear Allah, O people of understanding, that you may prosper. These are the verses 97 to 100, and here is Allah is describing Allah has made Kaaba in Makkah an eternal value for mankind. We continue. O believers, do not ask questions about things that, if revealed to you, may cause you trouble. But if you ask a question about something when the Quran is being revealed, it will be made known to you. Allah has pardoned that what you did in the past. Allah is forgiving, forbearing. Some people before you did not ask, some people before you did ask such questions and later lost their faith because of those very things. Allah didn't institute superstitions like those of a slit car, she camel she camel let loose for free pasture or ideal sacrifice for 20 birds in animals, twin birds in animals, or stolen camels freed from work, which lies is invented by the unbelievers against Allah, and most of them lack understanding. I repeat this long verse. O believers, do not ask questions about things that, if revealed to you, may cause you trouble. But if you ask a question about something when the Quran is being revealed, it will be made known to you. Allah has pardoned that what you did in the past. Allah is forgiving and forbearing. Some people before you did ask such questions and later lost their faith because of those very things. Allah didn't institute superstitions like those of a slit car, she camel, or the she camel let loose for free pastures or ideal sacrifice for a twin births in animals, or stallion camels freed from work. This lie is invented by unbelievers against Allah, and most of them lack understanding. When it is said to them, come to what Allah has revealed and come to the Prophet, they reply, sufficient for us are the ways in which we found our forefathers. What? Even though their forefathers know nothing and were not rightly guided? These are the verses 101 to 104. And here it describes, do not ask questions like nation of Moses. And superstitions are prohibited in Islam. So my friends, today we did verse 83 to 104. Please keep watching my channel, Dr. Abu Abdullah.